Welcome to another installment of Lebanon. SportsBuzz.com presents Tonight with Reagan Hess. Reagan is a junior forward on the Annville-Cleona girls soccer team, and Annville-Cleona just defeated Lancaster Catholic 3-2. Reagan had all of the goals in the game, so that's a hat trick, and she's got a couple goals this season, from what I've been told. Reagan, tell me a little bit about the game and how you felt like it kind of unfolded for you guys and how it went for you guys.
I'd say that we started off pretty strong, and there's mistakes here and there, and then towards the end, you start to get tired, and that's when you got to start pushing. And then at halftime, we kind of regrouped. We talked about what we did wrong and what we needed to fix. We went out, we came out strong. It wasn't our best finish, but it was a finish, and we got the win. And that's
right. I thought they were kind of taking the play to you a little bit at the end. Was it just being tired? I mean, did you feel like you and the girls were tired, or?
Well, having 2 other games this week with only a day of rest is definitely tiring, but I'd say just with the heat and everything, and I know all girls are playing out in this, but we're humans.
Yep.
Get exhausted.
Reagan, you scored 3 goals. To me, they were all similar. You were able to stay onside, which I think is always a key part of it. And then your teammates were able to kind of find you and send you through and use your speed and kind of a one-touch kind of thing. Can you describe the 3 goals? I thought they were all similar, but like kind of how they unfolded and how you scored them.
Well, you're right, they are very similar, but just those through balls, looking for those, like you guys see the play unfold and you know that she's just an easy ball through, and then they just boom every single time.
Yeah.
You take off, and then once you get around the defender, you just have to stay in front.
Yeah. Reagan, you prefer one foot or the other? Are you left-footed or right-footed?
Well, I mean, I am stronger on my right, but if it comes down to it, I will take a shot on my left.
It looks like you can use your left,
yes.
Right?
Yep.
Right. How hard is it to stay onside with some of the? It seems to me like that's one of the keys is staying onside and then using your stride to get there. But how hard is it to stay onside with those goals?
It really depends on the team. The defenders that we have, some girls will push up really far, like right away, as soon as that ball gets out, and then that's when you're offsides. Others will try to stay back more, and then that's when it comes into play for me, as an easier to jog up, give me a little rest, and then go back in.
Right. Reagan, what's your job? What's your role in this team? To
score goals and to assist.
Okay. That's what Coach says. You get a lot of credit, and you deserve a lot of credit. Do you get too much credit? Not enough credit for the success of this team?
I'd say actually I get too much credit. These girls work so hard, and it starts from the back and it comes up to the middle, and it's not just me. Sure, I finished the goal, but once again, it starts from the back. They're
right.
The playmakers.
Right. Hey, Reagan, tell me how things are going to this point of the season for the team. I think you guys are 4-2, and then maybe goals for the year and what you guys would like to accomplish.
I say the season is starting off pretty good, actually. We had some tough games so far. We've only had like 1 or 2, but I'd say for the start of the season, we're doing pretty well. As a goal, as a team, we want to get to districts. And we all have our own individual, but main goal districts.
Yeah, 4-2 is a pretty good start, right? I mean, that's I know everybody wants to win every game, but that's hard to do, and you guys are. I think you're certainly on your way. Reagan, you and I haven't spoken in a few months. Do you remember the last time that you talked to me?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Tell me the circumstances around when you and I last spoke.
I had just pulled my hamstring, I believe.
You did?
Yep, Lancaster Lebanon.
At the Lancaster Lebanon League track meet, right? Can you remember back to that? I know you were very disappointed at the time. Tell me what you remember about that time. It was in the spring. I think it was in early May. But what do you remember about that time?
It was a really tough time, and I remember just being, why me? Why did this happen? I thought I stretched enough. I don't understand what's going on. But then, as it started to unfold, I focused towards soccer. I couldn't do anything about my hamstring. I wasn't going to districts. I had to keep looking for it. Otherwise, I was just going to bring me down.
Right. And I don't know if I should bring this up or not, Reagan, but did you ever think what you could have done at districts and states?
I definitely do.
What do you think when you think of those things? What do you think of that you could have done in track in the spring?
I just wanted to do better than I did last year.
Right.
Just thinking about it, I just had ran like an 11.9 and I was like so excited
Mm-hmm.
to go to districts, and that got taken away, and I didn't really want to think about what if, because that
Right.
just brought me down every single time.
Right, I understand. Rick, I have to ask you this question, I think. Are you healthy? It looks like you're healthy, right? It looks like you're healthy out there. How do you feel out there? Are you healthy?
I feel great, playing 80 minutes. When she keeps me in for playing for 80 minutes, that's great conditioning, and we do a great preseason workouts, so when we come in, we're ready.
Right, right. $1 million question. You probably get asked this question all the time. Which one is it? Soccer or track and field? Well, you do very well at both. Which one do you prefer?
They're so different, and I have like different likes about them, and track is just individual mainly more.
Right.
And then soccer is team, and that's why I love them both. So it's so hard to choose. It really is.
Very, very diplomatic answer,
Yeah.
Reagan Hess. You walked the fence there very, very well. This may be too early to ask this question. Have you thought anything about college, or what you'd like to do in college, or you're only a junior. You've got a lot of time ahead of you. What are your thoughts about college right now?
I didn't take much thought into it yet.
Still early.
Yep, still early.
Still early. Still got plenty of time. Reagan Hess, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. 3 goals, 3-2 win. Great job, and just keep working hard.
Thank you.